Sold out?
Yeah.
What does selling out mean now? Like, what is that?
Basically, you date outside of your race, and then you will come and cuss out the black women
in your race.
within your own race.
Translation: these men date outside their own race, and once they realize that they're treated better by other races of women, they come back and tell their own races of women, like, hey, y'all need to step y'all game up. That's what she means when she say that.
Like, your mother is black. I don't understand.
See?
What the French toast?
When I heard that, that's what made me stop it and play it back and decide to react to it. Your mother's black.
You can't make this shit up.
Typical sign language, man. This is out of every black woman's playbook. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. So today I'm going to be reacting to a clip by Sarah Garvey, and somebody who you see on Just Pearly Things channel a lot, and this clip is from there. So what I'll probably end up doing is just clicking. What I'll try to do in the description is make sure I tag him and Pearly Things, and try to tag this clip, and just, you know, and then put this clip in the description. All right, because he has the link to the original video. You know, that's like an hour or two long. If you guys want to watch that, he'll have that link to the coming from the link that I'll leave for the shorter version of this. All right, and in this video they are going to be discussing interracial relationships and why black women call black men sellouts for dating outside their race. Interesting. I watched the first 30 seconds, minute of this, and I immediately stopped, because as soon as I heard the certain sign language coming out, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be juicy. All right. Now, for guys that are not black that watch my channel, I understand this, the whole foreign thing. Yeah, it's not just a black issue. This is a Western culture. I get it. But in this specific topic, you got to understand that black women have always shamed us far more than other races of men for dating outside their race. And you'll see what I mean here. Check this out.
Many black women say, oh, look at him, he's sold out, he's now gone with a Becky, blah, blah, blah.
Why is it Becky? Why can't it be like Rebecca? I don't even know a Becky.
I think it was from Beyonce.
Yeah,
Becky with the good hair. That's how it started.
Like, are black women salty, like, when black men date out? And why?
Yes, to an extent.
Yeah.
I feel like we only talk about the ones who, what's the word?
Sold out?
Yeah.
What does selling out mean now? Like, what is that?
Basically, you date outside of your race, and then you will come and cuss out the black women
in your race.
within your own race.
Translation: these men date outside their own race, and once they realize that they're treated better by other races of women, they come back and tell their own races of women, like, hey, y'all need to step y'all game up. That's what she means when she say that. Now, the guy that got deleted from the OnlyFans girl, those are rare cases. Those are rare cases. Those are pretty extreme. You know what I mean? Like, dude was saying some of the stuff he was saying, I was just kind of like, dude, I believe in critiquing and holding women accountable, but dude, you on even you are on another level. But that's what they mean. That's what they mean, fellas, man. It's just more sign language. Let's keep it moving.
Like, your mother is black. I don't understand.
See?
What the French toast?
When I heard that, that's what made me stop it and play it back and decide to react to it. Your mother's black.
You can't make this shit up.
Typical sign language, man. This is out of every black woman's playbook. You can't make this up. And look, it was 42 seconds in. I bullshit you not, brother. I said that.
I don't think it's a problem to date outside of your race as a black man. I think you should date whoever you want to date, but then don't come and like condemn the black women, let's say, who have brought you up, supposedly, let's say. I don't understand that.
I actually
And saying you're too stubborn, you're too this, you're too that. So your justification for dating outside of your race is basically because other races are easier or won't put up with your bullshit.
Do you think that?
This is why I tell you guys, you really got to pay attention to how these women talk. If you pay attention, this woman literally just digged at men twice with your mother's black and then what she just said now. It's like you can't sit over here and make that argument and then take digs at the same person, at the same type of people that you saying are taking digs at you. It's the hypocrisy, bro. Let's keep it moving.
Do you think other races are easier of women?
I personally don't, but from...
I want to hear from...
Stop the cap.
I'm sorry I gotta keep stopping you guys, but this is what I mean, man. When women say what feels good in the moment instead of thinking logically. You just sat up here and said these men deal with other races of women because they're easier and they put up with our BS, which was really just more shaming language. But then when he flats out asks you, okay, so do you think the other races of women are? I don't necessarily think that. Then why the hell did you say that in the first place then?
Do you believe how dumb you look right now?
You must unlearn what you have learned.
The reason why you said that in the first place because you know it's true, but you don't want to believe it. That's what it is. Let's keep it moving.
For the men, they think
Conversations
that.
with black men, that's what I hear. So yeah, it would be interesting to hear from you guys, like what you actually think about
You know what,
that.
as you say that, I do want to ask her, because you've dated both white men, you're attracted to black men now. I don't know if you've dated black men since you've become more attracted.
dated black men.
So then, would you say white men are easier? Would you say black men are easier? What's your kind of...
If I had to answer honestly, no man is easy, to be honest. Like, it doesn't, for me.
He's still got a penis.
It's still a headache.
Women don't view men that way, but men view women.
Yeah, I don't view it, I never viewed it that way.
Oh, okay.
So to the black men, have you dated both white men and black women? White men, sorry. White women and black women.
I've never dated a white woman, no.
Yeah, I haven't dated a white woman.
Okay, do you think that it's easier to date a black woman than it is someone that's non-black?
Non-black is almost like that word of BAME. Why we're not using
Asian, white.
I feel like we're only.
I'd say when you're talking like Asian Arabs or, sorry to cut you off,
Yeah.
or East, or even Southern or East Asians, it's more not to do with them because they're ethnic minorities in the UK, they're dealing with their own. It's more the families that you're going to deal with.
Right.
So they're governed by certain cultures or certain religions where it makes it less likely. So it's not more them. Because they understand what it's like to be marginalised and be a minority group. Even though we're different struggle, it's enough to draw likenesses. But Asian families, and this is me saying as Asian man, well, half Asian man, a lot of Asian families are racist towards blacks because of the colonial ideas put upon them.
Right.
So that does seep through. So you have to deal with that. Not everyone is forward thinking.
Because Kevin Samuels, rest in power, Kevin, right? He highlighted in America specifically for me, because he would always talk about black women. Black women are this, and this is what black women do, and he would use statistics, right? And so what the women that generally phoned into his show tended to have a problem with the fact that he was talking about black women. However, the stuff that he was saying was backed up with statistics and logic. So there's a thing. Have you women heard of a thing called swirling for black women?
No.
Do you know the swirling? It's when black women say, or divesting. Have you heard of divesting?
No.
Right, so a lot of black women in America are saying that they are divesting from black men and now they are going with white men.
Bruh.
Oh.
Have you heard of that movement? There's a whole movement
seen
called
the
divesting.
I've heard of that. I had a big debate the other
It's
day.
like when women say, I'm done with men, I'm going to start dating women. So like that. But
Sorry, bro, go
You
on.
know what's interesting? I feel like if it was the reverse, like it people would freak out. Like if black men said that about black women.
said that they're gonna go and date
They're
out.
divesting.
They're
Yeah,
divesting.
we're dating. Like, wouldn't you think it'd be a completely different reaction?
Yeah, because the feminist movement is a thing, and you know,
Well, I
women
know
have-
it's like women get the
Women-
power to say anything. We're like
And do
men.
anything they
yeah,
want.
we're men. It's like if they say the same thing.
Yeah. However, there is a man on YouTube called, I forget his thing. He goes to Thailand, and he's telling all the black men in America to go and get a Thai wife.
Oh yeah, you can't. I heard they can like cook, clean, like
They can do the whole thing, like-
yeah, if you can afford it, I would tell them to go too. They're probably.
Flawless
You
victory.
know what I mean? Even just Pearly Things is telling y'all to go. And I'm pretty sure they were referring to Richie Mack, man. Shout out to Richie Mack. Yeah. That's what it is, fellas. And here's my thing. You don't see black women having that same energy for other black women that are saying they're divesting or swirling. It's you living your best life. You do you, sis. They didn't have that energy for Serena Williams.
Nope.
Like, black women been dealing with white men for decades. And black men, you don't hear a peep. Whoopi Goldberg. Like, come on, fellas. This is just another one of those hypocrisies that I talk about on my channel. And the sad part about it is that, like I said earlier, black men, we get criticized and we get shamed. Well, I ain't gonna say we get criticized. We get shamed for dating outside of our race more than any other race of man. Now, if you disagree with that, let me know in the comments. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like I've said before, ain't nobody gonna agree with 100% of what I say. You know what I mean? I'm realistic. I understand that. But based on my experience and what other guys tell me and what I know, it's not really a thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. That is a thing. But what's not a thing is men shaming women for dating outside of their race. Like, you don't hear that for real coming from men for real. Like, that's why, like, I don't really understand the whole divestment movement, because I'm thinking to myself, that movement is far more harsh than men getting their passports. Men that are getting their passports, we're just going to other countries to find traditional minded women to be wives and build legacies. These divestment movements, they're literally over here talking about deleting babies just because they're born men, just because they're born as boys.
What the French toast?
Like, just off of that alone, tell me which one is worse. Because when women, especially black women, are quick to come to me in the comments, that's the first thing I bring up. And then you know what I usually get after that? Right, either crickets or they just start babbling about a whole bunch of other stuff that's not even related, and they just get emotional.
Emotional damage.
I don't know, it's weird, bro. It's weird, fellas. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, man. Especially if you a black man, man. But like I say all the time, you know, everybody who watch my channel ain't black. This is definitely a cultural issue, in terms of, you know, the feminist movement and what it's done to these women's mindset. It's pretty much made most women in this country unmarriageable. It's just what it is. All right. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, all right? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. And hit the like button, because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.